The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Tyrone Crawford in there to get him for a loss of 5. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him 14 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Blunt. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. From midfield, here's Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. Back now in Arlington. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Down right around the 25. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. LeGarrette Blunt taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 7. And now with the play clock winding down, Jason Garrett opts to take a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Second down, Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he's brought down after a good game. A good pickup there of 22.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And at this stage in the game, every play is magnified here as we get down to the nitty-gritty. Prescott eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's looking long for Witten. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. LeGarrette Blount with now 2 4th-quarter touchdowns. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking out.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
And to give this time to the tailback. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Blunt rumbling with a first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. LeGarrette Blunt finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed it. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Nigel Bradham in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it. And got his man complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A gain of 39 that time. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. Going to look deep for Jeffrey. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know.
Yeah.
The mental focus of the whole
that's
thing.
true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end.